The sassy man apocalypse. Apparently, this is the new trend. And what you got to understand with these new terms, they usually come out on TikTok and then it just infiltrates everything else. And it ends up spreading through Instagram, Facebook, 304 has done found another way to basically shame men that are not obeying them. So what you have to understand is it's just another way of, oh, where are the real men and all that stuff. So I got a couple clips, videos to show you this, to prove to you. This is why in the past, people didn't really give women what they wanted. Not only what women what they want, but really the mass public in general what they wanted. Most of the stuff that people end up voting for, like you see in like today, they end up complaining about the stuff that they literally voted for. For example, this is not just about women, guys. Look at Chicago and basically every blue city, right? Hold on for a second. Let me get this alert out the way. But if you look at all the blue cities, right, that that joined the Black Lesbian Matters marches and whatnot, they don't realize in betwixt all of this, they made those cities or or those states, whatever, but the cities, they made those like sanctuary cities or states for immigrants. And they voted for this. And now the same people that were marching in 2020, causing up a whole ruckus, are now complaining about immigration and how it's literally look in New York City. Now they're complaining about it. And everybody else is literally like, you voted for this, So same with the women. They literally raised, we have now generations now of single mom raised dudes, dudes raised up without a whole lot of male influence. They've told men to man down for so long, masculinity is toxic. And now they're crying for where are the real men, or women, or they'll say men want to be chased like women, or they'll say we have a sassy man's apocalypse. This women have created their own hell. You know what I mean? We create a lot of the times as people, we create the problems that we end up complaining about, and we created the problems in the first place. To me personally, that's not just a woman thing, but since we're dealing with this topic and we're talking about sassy man's apocalypse, that's just another way of, where are all the real men? Where are the men that are going to fall on their sword? Now, unfortunately, in betwixt, shaming the average man, calling, masculinity toxic, pricing out a large percentage of men out of the dating market. Now men are like, maybe it's not worth the chase. And that's now that idea. This is why they shut down the MGTOWs. This is why they shut down a lot of people in the red pill space, right? Because we're preaching or teaching. You don't even have to do all that. you could just relax. There are more options for you in life than just chasing peace leave or punani, right? So I'm going to show you a couple videos where it's just showing women basically complaining about the problems that they created. So if you give me a second here, I'll pull it up, hopefully. Oh, right here. So here you have a cougar, right? Older woman, basically complaining about how she wants to get roughed up during sex, but the young dudes that she's messing with are not trying to pick up no charges. And she's complaining about this, but literally with the M2 movement, time's up, consent, retroactive consent. If I say stop, so now she's facing a dilemma as a cougar.
Wish you would just grab me, throw me up against a wall, tear my clothes off, and choke me while you...
Do you have any idea how many fucking felonies that is? Seriously.
Wish you would just grab me.
Exactly. So in this video, because let's keep it a buck. Anybody that's sexually active in this market, this is what women like. Like I can tell you from experience, that's what they ask for. And if you don't give them that, they'll move on from you real quick, because there will be a ninja that will do all of that. Like literally, it'll be like the girl will be like, will have one arm, fat, knock-kneed, 4'9", right? Or even 6 feet tall. And there is a ninja that is doing all types of debauchery, and that's what she wants. And it is what it is. Me personally, I'm still old school. I just vanilla. Just let's keep it simple. And women will literally ask me to do a lot. Now, sometimes I might, but I really don't feel like doing it because I don't have that kind of energy. I'm just like, let's just keep things simple. And that's literally how I lose a lot in the sexual marketplace. But right here. With Me Too, right? When you talking about consent, like I remember joining a panel of females, which I will never do that again. And they were literally trying to lecture me about consent. This is this, and R. Kelly's that, and Bob. And I'm just like, bruh. During sex, it's like you're not. This is how I know that it's all bullshit. Have you ever really noticed in the movies, especially recently in the past 5 years, in the movies, even 10 years, I'll say the past 5 years, it'll be like a guy kissing a girl, right? And the guy, before they take it to the next level, the guy is literally asking her, hey, is this okay? Is this okay? And the girl just laughs at him. That's how I know it's bullshit. This whole consent stuff and the Me Too. This is how I know it's all BS. It's just Me Too was basically, and body positivity, all these movements is just a ploy for the average woman to not have to deal with the average man. That's literally all that is, But now, once they're trying to look for something and they've posted all these rules, now it'll be like the dude that they actually like and they want him to do this stuff. And he's like, no, I'm not going to do that. Look what happened to Trevor Bauer. She literally asked for rough play. And then she took pictures of herself and then tried to use it as leverage against him in the future. And that's not just the Trevor Bauer accuser that does it. That's a lot of girls that do that. They'll take pictures of themselves after being choked out during sex and they just use it as leverage. Okay, so this is an example of women complaining about the problem, like that they created this problem that they're complaining about. So that's just one example. But I have a lot of clips of this. Let's see. See, I have a lot. Oh, right here. This is what I was looking for. So you see the caption here. She says, "When I see a woman pumping gas and there are 3 guys in the truck." Now, I want to start with your. All right, I'm not going to play the music. But basically, you see the caption. So this is what you would call a trad girl, right? Let's look at her profile. This is a trad girl. And I keep telling you, watch out for these these trad girls. These are the biggest chameleons of them all. And, people fall for it. But at the end of the day, shout out to Underground Uncut. He said some real shit. He said, look, at the end of the day, they're women, dog. Do not be surprised when women act like women. The same way women shouldn't be surprised when men are being men. Men, I think, have this problem. They just think that don't be surprised when women act like women. So, of course, even you think that she's a trad girl, conservative, Jesus, guns, America. Is she military? I don't even know. Hold on. And I had simps coming at me, right? Because when I'll call this, I'll be like, oh, this is a 304 right here. No, she's not. Or like, oh yeah, like the other day, it's interesting. I'm sitting there, this dude, I was just talking about how, white girls got to stop playing because their time, in terms of their biology, in terms of birthing kids, is not the same as other races, like Latinas and it used to be black girls, but like white girls, their clock is like this. And I say some of them be playing too much games. I'm not gonna say a lot, but I'm not gonna say most, but a lot of them be playing games now, talking about they about to freeze their eggs at 36. I'm like, you're done already. And this white dude came on my basically thinking I'm bashing white women, and I'm like, I don't think you know what my content is, dog. I was just saying, just in general, they can't afford to play around, and he was just basically trying to race bait. And I'm thinking we passed that in 2023. I'm like, bro, okay. I'm not saying that makes black women or Latina women better than white women. I'm just saying they can't afford to be doing this feminist stuff because their biological clock is just it doesn't work the same. They hit the wall faster than other races. And he just came into the rescue. This is why, I be it's weird because Undead Chronic, he's a white dude. He says white dudes are the biggest simps, and then me, I'll be saying no, black dudes are, as a black dude, black dudes are the biggest simps. And then it'll be like he'll get an example of a black dude being the biggest simp, and then I get an example of the white dude being the biggest simp. It's amazing sometimes. it's amazing sometimes, dog. It's amazing. But yeah, let me see if I can find the post again. So basically, she's asking, where are the real men? Why are men not pumping women's gas? And I'm like, it's 2023. You literally asked for this. And look at this. Because at the end of the day, I don't care if you think she's conservative or not. She's a feminist. And you're going to actually see liberal type women on here like, what's wrong with the women pumping gas? She just said, I don't see the problem. That's why I'm telling you, most women are feminists, dog. Damn near all of them. And even if they don't think they are, when you make a post like this, you expose yourself. I'm trying to find a comment that I liked. Let me see. Exactly. He said, you can have equality or chivalry. You can't have both. Exactly. I agree. I'm trying to find, I don't know, because there was a comment. Oh, man. But yeah, she was all up in the comment section arguing with ninjas. Like she was I'm like, is this a feminist or is this a conservative? I don't, this is a TradCon. I don't know. And on top of that, look what she uses as her audio clip. I can't play it. Summer Walker, fourth baby mama. I mean, what more evidence do you need? These are the girls I'd be calling out because I know they're full of caca, but for some reason people fall for it. Like how the black male simps fall for Samantha Lee and her bullshit because she's light skinned. I that's my opinion on that. That's my opinion on that because you know that's another story. I know my ninjas sometimes too well. And like I said, you're probably gonna find like one white conservative in here that simp hard for girls like this, and they don't realize she's just like the rest of them. Just like the rest of them. Like I was calling out Riley Gaines in my shorts, and the amount of male simps that came to her rescue. I'm like, Lord have mercy, man. Let me see if there was another one that I could pull up real quick to show as an example of women creating their own hell. Oh, right here. Prime example. So this is a girl complaining about the dating market. Where are the real men?
What I'm saying. Whatever happened to hello? Listen, let me take you to dinner. Can I take you out for a date? Now it's like, come chill. Like, who raised these boys?
I know.
She says, who raised these boys while she's about to drink some pickle juice? Do you know who raised these boys? You did. You did. This is what we call just lack of awareness, lack of empathy. I believe most American women are completely unable to be they have zero ability to be empathetic because they really don't know what it's like. And for her to ask who raised these boys while promoting divorce rape culture. We don't have a grape culture here in America. We have a divorce rape culture. The stats prove it. While promoting that, while promoting single and independent, while promoting, oh, we need to make more money. We need to make more money as women. And then at the same time, when now women are making more money, they're shaming men for making less money. You can't make this stuff up. Talking about now you have to compete with me. I'll show you that video. I showed you that video a couple days ago. Just absolutely ridiculous. And she's complaining about how men don't want to, do the necessary work for you. And really, you're just aging out of the dating market. So we talk about who raised these women. I mean, raised these men. I'm like, well, who raised these women? Talking about, well, you got these girls coming out here. I don't want to cook. I don't want to clean. And I'm just like, so you don't clean and cook for yourself? Who's making your food? Who's cleaning your bathroom? Who's cleaning your car? I mean, you have to, even if you don't have a man, who's going to do it? Somebody's going to have to do it, Jesus, man. Like I said, they created this. I don't know why they're complaining about it. They only complain about it when now the feminism isn't working for them anymore. And they realize that they're just wage slaves at best. Average adults at best. Literally at best. Let me see if I can find one more. Can I find one more? Nah, that's it. These videos I'm going to save for a whole other day. a whole other day. But yeah, we talk about the sassy man's apocalypse. Don't even worry about that, because if you ever notice, like, girls will make like a video about, oh, my biggest icks in a man, and it's basically a man doing what he wants to do, basically a man just being himself, basically a man not obeying her and just serving himself. That's what they call sassy, right? And low key, they're kind of snitching on themselves, because they're just basically, what they perceive as feminine is basically selfish, which basically shows that women are inherently selfish people. That's what they don't realize when they start talking about sassy man this, sassy this. And I'm like, so that would be equate to feminine, where basically you're revealing yourself that most women are selfish beings. So that's number one. And number two, with this whole sassy man apocalypse, right? I need gay dudes to start calling women out for being homophobic. This is getting ridiculous. Anytime a man is just doing something for himself, oh, you must be gay. Or if you just disagree with what she said, oh, just date men. Every time. Every single time. They use they use gay as a diss, and gay men do not call them out for being homophobic. Or anybody from the alphabet community does not call, they don't call them out for being homophobic. I do not get this, but I kind of do. You know, that's a whole nother thing, talking about the sassy man's apocalypse. Meanwhile, they have all these fruity friends called Jello and all these cat names they got. Let me not even go there. I was about to start giving example of gay names.